Hello, beautiful souls. I am Awakened Soul, and today we're going to be looking at Bitcoin as it's moving to the upside. So, first thing is coming into the charts, clearing out the charts, and having no expectations, no emotions. And let's start charting and seeing where it's going next. This is a learning YouTube, so take some notes. And what resonates with you resonates, and what doesn't, doesn't. So first thing we're going to do is a trend line, one touch, two touches, right? This is my monthly trend line. I color coordinated to be red. And I'm going to use this trend line down here too. One touch, two touches. And this trend line is just showing me that price action is above support and it held really nice. It broke down and we might have a nice, it looks like an H here, right? Now that I think about it, right? In big possibility. So just like I drew my support, I'm going to draw my resistance. Remember, always do the opposite. Like I said, no emotions, no expectations. So this is my monthly resistance time frame and my range. As a day trader, I want to start building my range. What is my range? Just look at the previous candle and mark your range. This is my range. Go to the weekly. Okay, on the weekly, what do we see? First thing we want to do is our range, two, one touch. Weeklies are orange, two touches, right? And ranges are just based on the previous candle. And we're going to set our support trend line here. That's my weekly support. And we're not going to do weekly resistance. Why? Because our monthly resistance is there. Now I go to the daily. Okay, when I'm looking at a chart in the daily, I want to assess my contraction phase. What is my contraction phase? Well, technically, this whole thing is just sideways. We've been sideways since March 17. So don't get too excited, guys. We literally have not gone anywhere since March 17. So now that we're in my daily, I like to turn on the Trader Excel indicator. And this is just going to guide me and show me where key resistance, key support levels are. And if you can't see them, turn off your wicks. And just go ahead and highlight them. So this is my monthly because it's red and I color coordinate everything like I said. So it's just showing me this is major monthly resistance, right? And right where price action, we have weekly, a major resistance. Okay, so now that we're here, let me just make sure everything looks nice and tight. I want you to just visualize this. In what pattern do you see within this contraction phase, right? Because we want to try to find a pattern within every contraction phase. And I think for the most part, it could be, sorry, like a bull flag. Right? This is my support. And it's kind of hard to, for a minute, I have to set it here because like I said, I don't use live candles. So if this is the case, what would be my target? My target would be base one touch, two touch. This is our lowest price action, right? So my target will be a right above monthly, sorry, weekly rejection. So that would be my daily target, and it has not hit yet, so I do expect it to hit right here to reject. Okay, and if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you're following me on Twitter where I post everything and I share my setups. This is my third setup within 24 hours of sharing with my Discord, and I do have a free Discord, guys, and if you're not following me, I mean, if you're not part of my Discord, you should. I'm super active there, and I'm always setting up my trades all day, every day. Have a wonderful community there. Oh yeah, so I'm awakened so underscore 369, just in case you want to follow me. Okay, so here we are in the daily. What else do we see? Not much, right? Let's go to our 4 hours. On my 4 hours, okay? So on my 4 hours, that's when I want to focus on contraction phases. Contraction phases are sideways areas. So every chart pattern will give you a contraction phase, trend down, contraction phase, trend down, contraction phase. So on my 4 hours, it's important for you to understand this is your contraction phase. This is the zone that you should be paying attention. Okay. What is our contraction phase doing? That is the question. What pattern is it making? Okay, so because we know this was one contraction phase, I like to set the major support trend line that broke this contraction phase. So once we broke this ended up being like a bear flag, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it held price action under 38.21. So we consider that as a bear flag. So if that was a bear flag, this was major support for the bear flag, right? And we're just gonna leave it there. Okay, so one contraction phase, two contraction phase. So now we're here. And I hope you're not getting lost with my techno party. But now that we're here, what pattern, what shape, what do you see in this? I'm gonna remove this horizontal, this vertical line here. So what do you see off the bat? So I do see a possible megaphone playing out right here, right? Initially, I was thinking of a diamond. And what's not to say it is a diamond, right? And the measure move for a diamond would be the middle part. So just grab the middle part. And okay. So just based on that, I'm just looking at it. I don't think we'll cross this monthly, but I'm getting vibes up here. Just because of my diamond, of my possible megaphone playing out, like, could definitely come all the way up to here, right? And remember, this 4 hour, what was support, now it's being played as resistance. So that's the thing with technical analysis, is using all your analysis, using your information, and trying to figure out where the price action is headed next. So remember, our daily target is going to be right here. Okay. I'm going to go to my 1 hour. Never chase price action. Okay. So I see a possible megaphone. I'm expecting it to hit my daily target, and it probably just hit it right now. So it's going to have a reaction right here. So this is my expectation because it's in a trend up, right? So you don't jump into the chart. Also considering this high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a trend line here with an alarm. And when it alarms me, I'm going to come and reassess the charts. Okay, because as a trader, I'm taking advantage of this bull push that I do not chase, but I will be ready for that rotation and short it when it's time. So I hope you learn. I hope you see what I see. So my expectation right now, back to my expectation, is hitting that day target of right here of 30,056, around there, where our weekly resistance is. I feel like it's gonna hold here, have a rejection, of course. If we break through this, right, if we break through this and hold some sort of support, we could find it, finding that resistance or having that rejection on the monthly. I am bearish. I'm still bearish. I'll let you guys know when I'm bullish. Not bullish at all. This is just one contraction phase, and as you can see, this is just another lower high, right? Technically, we're still continuing to the downside. So be aware of that. Like I said, it could come all the way to 3,700s, and it's okay. And like another shorting opportunity. But yeah, that's how I like to play the game. That's how I'm assessing the game. I think it's pretty close, and I didn't even look at RSIs, but they're probably super oversold. Well, actually, RSI is coming down, price action is going up, so we could still have more bullish momentum here. Super overbought on every time frame. Okay, so just be prepared for the unexpected. Don't chase. Understand this is a trend phase. Wait for it to confirm a rotation for you to consider a short too. Don't jump into anything, because again, it could break this resistance and go right here to 3,700s. All right, hopefully you learned something. Remember to do everything with love, and I'll see you in the next one.